Hey friend, if you're in the network marketing space, a social seller, and you struggle how to work your business daily, this video is for you. So if you're interested, keep on watching. Hey friend, it's Christina Torres. Welcome to my channel where I'm hoping to empower online boss moms with the social media strategies I have here on this channel for you, and also sharing the love for the products that help me boost my confidence with Unique. So today I'm talking about, it's the new year, the January is almost done at the timing of this video, and I'm not sure if you've gotten back into force of working your business. I know sometimes we take a little some time off during the holiday season, but have you gone back? Are you driven again? What is your passion? What are your goals for this new year to work your business? So I know sometimes you feel unstuck. I feel unstuck. Like I need to help myself get unstuck. So I'm going to share some strategies that really have helped me. But the first thing I want to share with you is the first thing that I tell myself all the time. So I'm telling you, work on your mindset. Mindset is key every day for our business. Without the mindset, without personal development, you will let your head come over you and hear those negative voices. You can't do this, no one's listening, all that stuff. I've been there, done that, and there's still days I feel that way. So the first step is I would like for you, and I encourage you to work your mindset and however that is for you. And my second tip is, what are you doing as far as your plan of action? So you should have a plan of action. You should have monthly goals. You should have a plan. And I highly encourage time blocking for your business. So if you need some steps on time blocking, I will insert a video at the end about that and here in the cards. And I also have a blog that template that you can share with you. I can share with you on how to do a whole time blocking like template that is really super cheap. It is like less than your coffee or about your coffee. The only problem I'm thinking as I say this to you, friend, and this is the problem, my blog was hacked. So I do not want to put it here on YouTube because I got like a red alert disclaimer. So what I'm going to do when I share this whole blog with you, what I've been doing to try not to get in trouble with YouTube is put it within a Google Doc. So you'll hit that doc and then it'll lead you to the blog because I just don't want anything happening. I think my blog is safe at the timing of this video as I fix my hair, friend. Sorry, squirrel. But so I want to share that with you. But definitely time blocking is key in having a daily method of operation, okay? So, okay, Christina, I have a plan, I have a goal, I have a time blocking and a daily method of operation. How do I do this? So how do you work these little steps for you? So I'm not a morning person. I like to work my business in the middle of the day, on my lunch break, in the evening time. Okay, so what do you do? So what I have a sheet that I want to share with you within my business. It's a sheet. It is a daily sheet that we use, and it's called the High Five Tracker. So you can reach out to so many people, and if it's 5 a day for you and how that works for you, that's great. But be realistic. 5 people a day is a bigger number for the month, but if you want to go a little bit faster, I encourage if you can add maybe 10 a day, maybe 15. Some people do 20, but I want it to be realistic for you. So you pick that number, how many you're going to focus on as far as people, and how do you make these connections with people. So this is what I like to do, and I'm going to pay it forward and share with you my little simple strategy, okay? So I try to do 15 a day, okay? That is my number. That's Christina's number. That's not your number. And then what I do is, how do I find these people I want to make connections with? So what I have done in a long time is stories are golden, stories are key, and that's where you can start those conversations to connect with people. So we're here to make connections with people, share our value. We are sharing our value as we post to our social media, and our stories, you can be a little spammier and show your products and services a little bit more, but you want to give value to people while you post. You want to be a problem solver to people about your products, how your products solve problems, okay? So when people are in your stories and they're watching your information, you have your story slides about your product, about your sale, about whatever it is, then those people are interested. So I'm hoping that you work your stories and you utilize polls, different questions, stuff like that. I have a video, I believe, on stories. I'll insert it here for you to really work those stories. So anyone who stays at the end of your storyboard, I call it storyboards. Let's say you have 4 stories about your products. If they stayed on that 3rd and 4th story before it ended about your products, they're a high prospect. Now, someone who falls off the first part of it, then I'm not going to pay attention to that. It just stays towards the end. So you're going to write those people's names down, and you're going to connect with them and their stories and in their posting information. What are they posting on their social? And really be a human. Don't just heart it. Don't just say that, cute or whatever. You want to think about more than 3 to 5 words, like actually having a conversation on the comments of these people's posting information that they have. If it's a family picture, what they did over the weekend, whatever it is, their cooking recipe. Just be a true human, like you're conversating within that comment, and then making connections in their stories, okay? Making connections in their stories. So the circle of how you can perhaps find new connections is through stories. Stories are where it is at. People are in their stories. They want to see what you're about. They want to find you if you're entertaining. What are you sharing? So I'm hoping that you're just not sharing your products and services in your sales. You want to make sure you're sharing about you throughout your day, whatever you're doing. If you're at the soccer game today, if you're at work in a meeting and you're like, oh my God, getting ready for a meeting, getting my coffee, whatever it is, they want to know that you're a human. Okay. So that's what I mean is when you're going through these stories, you're going to get a list of people who may be interested in you because they're watching your stories and they're staying even on for your voting. Someone who votes on your post, they're a high lead, of course, follow up. Find these people on their messenger. Go make connections. What are they showing in their stories? Ask them silly questions. Just let them know that, hey, I'm funny. Maybe you're funny. I'm a human first, and I want to make connections here, whether they buy your product or not, okay? And then go to their pages and make true, meaningful comments when you see what their life is about. Again, you need to have organization. So having the number of people, having you're going to talk to every day, that is your number, and then you're writing these people's names down. So I religiously have a book here, and I write people's names down that I connect with. This is a new book for me, and because I never used to write things. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm more like computer apps on my phone, so I always use Trello. But I'm trying to be a little bit better, maybe a little bit better organization in the new year. So I'm using a book. So I put people's names down and I put the date, and then I know what I'm doing. So it does take a little homework. You want to make sure who you're connecting with. Are they interested? Do they even seem like your person that you want to connect with? And maybe they are, maybe they're not. And that's okay. So then you can just mark them off. And if they say no, it means, okay, can I follow up with you within a month? And if they say yes, then write them down. So you need to make sure that you're writing their names down, whether it's this, a Google Doc, a Trello board, whatever you want, having that organization. Another thing is a planner. Okay, so I have this big planner. I do use printable ones too, but I know what I'm doing. Like I already have a system how I do my captions, my themes, all that stuff. I do have a bucket video on how to make themes. I will put that one at the end for you. So I write all those themes down, and then you got to write down what your goals are. Okay, so this is how your plan of action. So you know who you're talking to, you're having your time blocking, you know how much you're going to work your business. Now, you do not have to work your business every day on the phone all the time. Okay, it can be, you could take the weekends off. You can only work your hour, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever it is for you, through your phone, making these true connections, and then you just turn off social media and you don't have to work your business all day. This is not what we want to do this for. We want to make sure we're making connections. We're putting our phones down because we have our families in front of us, okay? So what is your goal? So I can't tell you what your goal is, but if you know whatever your amount, what I think about is how much money do I need to make or want to make for the month? And then I do the math calculation of how many, whatever it is, your products, maybe your main product of a bigger sales amount. How many of those do you need to sell to get your monthly goal that you want? Meaning, how many people do you need to talk with? Because when you talk to, let's say 10 people, maybe 10 will buy or say yes, but not now. Okay, so that's why it's good to have these connections, these conversations, for you to make sure you're talking to enough people who may want what you have. But you have to be realistic with yourself, working what you know you can do realistically, but then also having this plan of action. Without a plan of action, what are you doing? You're just running around in circles. So that's why it's nice to put your goals down on your calendar, talk to your mentor, talk to your upline, your side sister, whoever you connect with, and you work your business together. Because I have my twin sister, we work this business together. And then we have our good friend that also in our same state and city that we work together on, and we talk about our goals for the month. So write them down, make that realistic, know what you're doing. And if you don't make that goal, it's okay. But if you know that you tried hard, you gave it your all, and you still took your plan of action, you're only going to get better every month when you do this consistently. So anyways, I hope these simple tips help you. As you from this video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload a video for you every week. Till the next video, take care, God bless, and don't forget these videos here.